Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 18 on Project Dangee. Alright, so this is a 4-bedroom house that we are putting up for our client. It has a beautiful rooftop with the pergolas at the back terrace. This is the front view, beautiful balcony at the first floor. Yes, it was designed by Jonathan Tete. So in case you need the services of Jonathan, please contact him and he will design the house for you. So there I was. That's me, Mr. Bright. And I'm telling everybody should eat quickly so that we hurry up. I was getting a bit frustrated. I want everybody to eat, and get things done. So there we are, the team, everybody on deck. Our client husband is there. That's my sister. That is John. This is the John with the mobile. Beautiful, beautiful family. So all of us, become a wonderful family. That's Mr. Adom. Everybody was on board. It made life so beautiful. That day was so beautiful. Yeah. So again, back at work. Yes. And this is what we do. And so we are happy doing our job. So this is the roof gutter. We are constructing a roof gutter. If you're watching and you're new, this is a roof gutter. We're gonna have the roof slope from the far end. It will come and lie on this one here. It will slant onto this one here. So the gutter is just at the back. And there are some areas where we do gutters 360 all around. But here the gutter is just at the back of it. So the roof will come from the extreme right hand side and it will come and drop here. You understand? That is what we plan to do. So the carpenters were done, and so the steel fixer has to come in and prepare the iron rods accordingly. The iron rods we are doing in such a way that there's going to be an upstand where we want to have concrete slab all around, and this will disallow water from going through the blocks. If you use blocks, it is not the best. So we're going to use concrete, and concrete is going to help prevent water from going through and causing any leakages. You understand? So far so good. The steel bender is also almost done. We're going to wait for the plumber and the electrician to do their work. Okay, so there's going to be a plumbing work which will serve as a rain gutter to receive water from the rooftop all the way down. Okay, and then the electrician also will put the pipe for lighting system. You understand? And then that's it. So if you're doing this kind of work and you don't have someone with such a good IQ level, there's going to be a lot of things that will be missing out. You understand? There are new ways of doing things, new norms. Your artisans, how exposed are your artisans? If they're not that exposed, they will do something of the 1970s for you. Whereas we are in the 21st century, moving into the 22nd, 23rd, you understand? And so there are so many ways of doing things. You see on the edges, left and right, the iron rods is shooting up, and that's what we call the upstand. Understand? We're going to cast concrete on those edges. It's going to serve as a borderline. Understand? Because we are using hollow blocks. If you don't do it this way and you do a hollow block, it's easy for a hollow block to absorb water. So you notice that when it rains and the water hits your wall from one direction continuously, and your block work is a hollow block, it absorbs the water into the room. So when they are doing plastering, they need to add waterproof chemical to avoid the block from soaking the water. You understand? So those are some of the things you need to consider. So here you have the plumber come in to prepare all the rain gutters. It is done neatly. You understand? And we are using pressure pipes. So there's no way there's going to be any leakage that will cause any harm after the completion of the project. When they have done the plastering and everything, and then you are living in a room and there's leakages. No, it is never the best. It is never the best. And our plumber does his job with perfection. He's very good at his job. He knows how to place everything. No question, no, no anything about it. No doubt. You understand? Yes. So from here, electricians too, I think, are done. You can see the electrician pipes right in there. So the next step is for the carpenter to place the beam plates around the edges, and then we're gonna go ahead and do our casting. You understand? So we've done a lot of project here. If you're watching me in phase 3, contact me as soon as possible. Let me build your house. We have the experience, we have the capacity, we have the ability, we have the knowledge, we have all the engineers that you can talk about. Yes, we don't have to come and be bragging here and there and be showing some devices. No, we don't show devices. We show workmanship. You understand? We show that we are working, and that is why I love to put it on the channel for you to see. Okay, we showcase everything that we are doing so that everybody can learn from and also see the quality of work that we do. You understand? And these are very, very necessary. Very, very necessary. Okay, so the rain gutter is cast. The carpenter will have to remove the board and create a barrier on these iron rods so that we cast them too. Once we are done, then the block work will continue from there for the rooftop block work. You understand? That will be the rooftop block work. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Everything is looking awesome. Okay, so as you can see right now, the carpenter is placing the board on the upstands iron rods, both on the edges, left and right. You understand? Yes, and this will serve also as a barrier. So in case water pours here, it will stay within. And also the pipes are there. So the water will go through the pipe. You understand? Yes, so there will be concrete cast on all the borders, all the edges. You understand? And you can see the height of our rooms. Every project that all my projects, if you walk to them, you'll see that our way of building is different. If you come to a man from phase 3, you will see it. You understand? All the project that we are working on, when you just walk into the building, you will see a very huge difference from what we do, from what other people are doing. And that should tell you the quality of work that we are doing. You understand? The cement, the block, people ask where we get our blocks from, but we don't tell them because it is not for the masses. You understand? It is not for the masses. Where we purchase our block from is uniquely owned, and we want to make sure that we protect it. We don't want to make it so. We don't want to. What adjective should I use to to qualify this one? We don't want to make it so public that it becomes something that, hey, he loses its quality. No. The rate at which he's working, I like that quality of the blog work. So I want him to continue that way. The quality of the blog work is really good. You understand? The quality of the blog work is really good. Yeah. So far so good. The remaining block works, the gable pillars, all of them will be cast. There's a design pillar at the front here. All of them are being done one step at a time. One step at a time. You understand? So hopefully, once we are done with all these casting and the design pillars and all of that, then the carpenters will come in for the roofing. Okay, after the roofing, then the roof trusses. And after the roof trusses, we'll move into the roofing sheet. Okay, we'll move on to the roofing sheet, and that is important for us to do. And I believe most of you are learning and picking your lessons. If you need my services, again, my name is Mr. Bright Antonio. That's my number on the screen. Reach out to me. Let me prepare an estimate for you. It comes with a fee, either $160, $200, $150, $120 for the estimate. Once the estimate is with you, you will have a fair idea how much it's going to cost you to build. You understand? You see, so when the boards were removed after the concrete cast, you see, we are now stacking up blocks. Instead of using the block to begin, we started it with the concrete, and then the block continues. You understand? Yes. So for me, when I prepare an estimate for you for your build, you will never run at a loss. You understand? You will never run at a loss. I take my time to prepare the estimate, and you can read it. Any other person can read my estimate and understand what it means. I don't try to put any building terminology that will confuse you. I don't do that. You understand? I make sure that to the to the to the person who does not have any idea about construction should be able to understand my estimate. Okay, so it's broken down into phases, and so you can watch one step at a time, one step at a time. Okay, and that is basically how it goes. The team is really working hard. It's been raining, so sometimes it washes the mortar away, because sometimes you look at the weather forecast, it looks like it's not going to rain, and you step in there and then bam, it started raining. So so far so good. The height of the room is important, so you can see the blocks. We keep stacking up the block because we want to achieve a very good height, about 13 to 14 feet high. You understand? Yes, so that when you walk into the room, you will see the difference in terms of the height. So gradually, we're making progress, and so far so good. These are some of the things we need to do, and then also rooftop plastering is something I need to incorporate in my new estimate that I'm preparing. Because once we are done, we need to do the plastering at the rooftop before the roofing sheet comes. And so it's something that I have learned now, and so I'm incorporating them in my subsequent estimate. All right. If you love this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Again, my name is Mr. Bright Antonio. I am the CEO of B&C Constructions Limited. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye-bye.